Hello, and welcome back to our 50 Days Spoken English course. Today is day 23, as you can see on the screen. Before I start with our session, let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever felt like you know English words, you know the grammar rules, but still your English doesn't sound natural? You speak correctly, but it does not sound confident. It does not sound smooth. It sounds pretty much translated. Today, we will fix that, not with grammar rules, but by learning real English words live together. Great. Because fluent English is not about more words, it's about better word combinations, also known as word collocations. Okay, that's going to be our topic for today. Right. Now, let's look at a very important, point is why exactly does this lesson matter? Okay. Now, we all know that, all of us already know many English words. You may even know grammar rules perfectly. But fluent speakers do not use single words randomly. They use word combinations, and these are known as natural word collocations. Okay, in terms of English. So when they go ahead and use these word combinations, they sound pretty much fluent automatically. Now, in this lesson, you will learn how to sound less translated. Okay, that's going to be our primary goal. And the second point is you will sound more confident because you're going to use some natural word combinations that sound fluent altogether. And you will be looking at how to stop repeating weak words. Okay, I'll let you know what exactly I mean by weak words in English. And start speaking in natural English chunks. Okay, we are going to start practicing how to speak English in chunks. Okay, that's the goal for today. Let's look at part one closely. So, first, what is a collocation? A collocation is a group of words that naturally go together. Native speakers do not think about grammar rules here. They simply use what sounds better. Okay, for example, if you can look at the screen, there is an example here. It says make a mistake. Okay, it's pretty much correct, but many of us kind of go ahead and say do a mistake. Now that's not right. Hard work, it is hard work, not strong work. Okay, that's the whole meaning of word collocations. Work doesn't fit at its best with the word strong. It fits good with hard. So hard work is the word. Here, look at the third example. It's pretty much something really important to understand this particular example. Many of us say take a decision. It sounds correct grammatically. However, it's not. It is make a decision. Okay. Now, these are some examples of word collocations. Let's go ahead and understand them better. Why do you think collocations are actually important? Because when you use correct word collocations, English sounds smooth, natural, and in total effortless. Okay, so I'm not kind of telling you to exactly memorize these word collocations as they are, or the words that I'm going to kind of talk about today. However, you can do your homework as well. You can go onto the net and learn some words collocations and start using them in your daily life. That is more important. Okay, let's look at why exactly it is vital to understand the usage of word collocations and how exactly they impact fluency. Okay, when you speak using correct collocations, okay, people understand you faster because your English feels natural. It doesn't feel that you're actually translating your words and then you're putting them into sentences. You stop thinking word by word because your brain remembers these particular chunks and not single words. Okay, so let's see how fluent speakers actually come across this strategy of using word collocations when they speak. All right, let's quickly look at part two for today. Why learning single words is not enough. Okay, look at this sentence. I did a mistake. Grammar might look okay to you here, in particularly this sentence. Okay, they say, like the fluent speakers, they never say I did a mistake. Many of us say that I did a mistake, but it's actually making a mistake, not doing a mistake. Mistake is not done on purpose, right? So how will a person do a mistake? So mistake is when you made a mistake. It was by mistake, it was not deliberate. So that is the difference. Okay, the difference is not grammar, the difference is word partnership. Okay, why word partnership? You should understand that made and mistake fit together. Mistake and did does not fit together, because no one does a mistake deliberately. They do a mistake because they don't know what they have to do at that time. So I made a mistake is a natural usage of English here. All right. This is why fluent speakers sound fluent, guys. They use the right words together. Okay. That is why they kind of feel natural. Great. Let's move on to part number 3 for today. I have got together certain common collocations for you that you must know. All right. And how exactly that works. The first one is verb, action word plus your noun collocations. Okay. They're extremely common again. Let's just look at that as the core concept, that these are very common. However, we do not know technically what they mean. So, common collocations you must know. The first one is your verb plus noun collocations. Examples are, okay, the examples are make a mistake, make progress, not do progress, make an effort. All right. Let's look at certain wrong sentences or wrong phrases in terms of collocations. Do a mistake. It's incorrect. Do progress. Definitely incorrect and also sounds incorrect. More examples of verb plus noun collocations, as you can see on the screen, are take responsibility, take notes, okay, take a break. All these are word collocations, and these you also can do a small activity here is, pause the video. As I told you, it's pretty much important to pause the video wherever I draw this icon. What I kind of want you to do is just pause it here and try to make some sentences on your own. The best thing to do is that. All right. You can just go ahead and do that right now or after the class as well. Anything works best. All right. According to your time availability. Great. Now, the second type of word collocation is adjective plus noun collocations. Adjective here, okay? So some adjectives only fit with certain nouns. Let's look at that. Examples are hard work, not strong word. Heavy traffic, okay? Heavy traffic. No, we can't say strong traffic, right? That sounds really bad. Okay. Now, strong goes with coffee. Strong coffee is something which is, I think I myself have kind of heard about this particular combination many a times. Strong coffee. I would not say hard coffee, right? That sounds really off. Now, if you can look at this, some wrong collocations may sound like this, or incorrect collocations may sound something like this. That is strong work or powerful traffic. It sounds wrong as well. Some more examples are deep sleep, fast learner, serious problem. Okay, you can use them in your daily lives as well, and understand that you are kind of using these collocations to sound natural. Let's look at the third format, that is adverb plus adjective collocations. All right. This is this particular part, this this third part under the collocations is where you really want to sound advanced. It's okay if you don't really want to go with these kind of this particular combination of collocations. It also works if you just start practicing with these. That is the first one, that is verb plus noun collocation. The second one, that is adjective plus noun collocation. That's also fine. This can come next when you feel that you have actually attained that sense of fluency. All right, great. These make your English again to reinforce sound advanced. Instead of using very everywhere, all right, you can go ahead and use, if you're already at mo- uh, at the intermediate level of speaking English, what best you can do is kind of use words like, okay, if you don't want to use very, okay, you can use very, it's okay, but then to sound advanced, you can delete that very and say completely satisfied. Very satisfied is okay. All right, to go a bit above the ladder, you can go ahead and say completely satisfied. Highly recommended. Deeply disappointed. Very disappointed. How about very disappointed substituted with deeply disappointed? Sounds better already, right? Very satisfied is weak. Very recommended is incorrect totally. All right? Highly recommended. Great. Let's look at part 4 for today. And what is that? The problem with very, as I told you. Okay? The problem with very. The word very is not, it's not wrong, but at the same time, it's not very strong. Okay? It's weak. Because if you overuse it, like if you say the movie was very, very good, you don't really sound fluent. Yeah, you don't sound fluent, or you don't sound natural. So that's the whole point here. Now compare this sentence, that is, the movie was very good, with the movie was excellent. Okay, that is the core difference, as you can see here. As I told you, both are correct, but this particular sentence sounds more natural and more fluent, right? Both are correct. Don't worry, you can start by using very, but then you have to try and understand that you need to drop this particular word and try to use words that fit the sentence at that point of time. It's okay if you even take time to create these sentences, that's absolutely fine. Okay, but try doing that. Drop the very and give another whole new word. All right, great. Now, before I move on to the next section, I would just want to give you 5 extra daily life collocations. Okay, the first one is catch a cold. Example sentence, actually, as you can see on the screen, these examples are not available. I'm just telling you, or I'm giving these examples out verbally. Okay, so catch a cold. I think I caught a cold yesterday. Can be a sentence. Second is save time. Online classes help me save time. All right. Miss a call. Sorry, I missed your call. These are all word collocations again. Pay attention. All right. Please pay attention to pronunciation. Feel comfortable. I feel comfortable speaking English now. So notice one particular thing, that these sounds, the sounds that come out of these sentences sound natural because native speakers use them every day. What I want you to do is kind of take down these word collocations as I just told you, and you can start making your own sentences. That's the best thing you can really do. Great. Let's move on to part number 5. Before that, I just want to kind of reinforce that, if you avoid very, what exactly happens? All right. Using very too often will actually kind of give a sense of repetitiveness, in the sense like you feel repetitive. Okay, and then it sounds basic. Your English will sound basic at a beginner level because very is used at that level a lot. Okay, it reduces impact, in the sense it reduces the impact on the listener. All right, great. So instead of using very too often, you can go for strong adjectives. So part 5 for today is based on a topic, that is base adjectives versus extreme adjectives, in the sense basic adjectives. Let's see. The base adjectives are cold, good, big, tired. Okay, this is nothing, it's no rocket science here, it's pretty easy to understand. But what is an extreme adjective, guys? Okay, extreme adjectives already contain strong meaning in themselves. For example, cold, you can say freezing. Good, you can say excellent. tired. You can say exhausted. All right. Next time when you kind of want to say someone that that you're very tired, you can just go ahead and change that. Small steps. Start taking those small steps, because that's what is very very important. Again, I used very, so let's delete that very. All right, is pretty vital. How about me using a sentence like it's pretty vital rather than using very very important? Did you understand? Okay, great. If you are going to make a sentence or tell someone that I'm very tired, don't go ahead and do that. Just say that I'm exhausted. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Now, part 6 deals with powerful alternatives to very. Let's look at them once. Okay. So, very cold, again, I told was freezing, very hot, scorching. Okay. Very big, enormous, very small, tiny. Very good, excellent, very bad, terrible, or worse. Okay, very tired, exhausted, or worn out also can be a word used here. Very hungry, starving. All right, very clean, spotless, or flawless. Very dirty, filthy, or nasty. Very interesting, fascinating, very boring, tedious. Okay, how about that? All these words also can be memorized. So again, the same drill, guys. Please pause the video here and read aloud. Read all these words aloud, just like the way I did. Okay. Notice one thing. You can't find very here in this part of the section here. So what is happening? More meaning is being formed and more confidence comes in automatically. All right, great. So part 7 deals with how collocations plus strong adjectives work together. How do they actually work together? Look at the sentence on the screen. I am very tired today. This particular sentence, I am very tired today. Now improve it. What if I say I'm completely exhausted today? I'm going to just take out this very and tired together, and I'm going to kind of put a whole new phrase, that is completely exhausted. Okay? But what do you think changed? What do you think changed? It's a natural collocation. Completely and exhausted both go together. I can't say I'm. Let me just take a very weird combination, okay? Just for the sake of an example, if I say I'm empty, I'm empty, or I'm exhausted, or something like that, or if I use some other word rather than completely, it doesn't sound good also. So this is the power of word collocations, and these are word collocations for you. Okay, just look at what changed. Collocation is completely exhausted. That has changed, right? And it has given you a stronger image. Same sentence, that I'm very tired today, has given you a stronger image and a smoother rhythm overall. All right. When you speak like this, your rhythm also changes, your tone also changes, and the way you come across to the third person also, changes, because they kind of get the sense of confidence in the way you talk. That's very, very important when we are looking at using strong adjectives. Please go ahead and do that in your daily lives as well. Use these adjectives and see that you can uh, find a significant amount of difference in the way you pronounce or in the way you form sentences as well. Collocations are good to go. Please try it out. All right. Just to again reinforce that this is real spoken English. It's not, what can I say? It is not something that's dealing with daily grammar. It doesn't deal with daily grammar. Okay. These words also can be memorized. Only here at this in this particular lesson, I'm telling you to memorize these collocations. These. All right. Especially these. Very cold, freezing, very hot, scorching. Don't say very big, very basic it is. Sorry. I see a very big tree. Don't say that. The tree is enormous, okay, or gigantic. Sentences like that. Very good can be substituted with a very, very good can be substituted with excellent. Very bad can be substituted by using terrible. The experience was very bad. It's okay. The sentence sounds good. The experience was very bad. What if I say the experience was terrible? It sounds great. Okay, that's the whole concept here. Please pause and go through these words. Also try to memorize them. Great. Now, as I already spoke about this section, going to part 8, speaking practice. Very important section within the lesson, guys. Here again, you'll be doing the same. Pause the video and practice. The traffic was very bad. Instead of very bad, what can you add here? The traffic was dash. I cannot help you with the words. I do have certain words that I just thought right now when I'm talking to you. However, you can go ahead and do the homework and take that amount of time to do it and pause the video before even you move on to the next section. Great. I am very happy today. I am dash today. The room is very clean. The room is fill in the blank. Do it yourself. You will literally feel the difference. Trust me, do it yourself. Pause the video here, guys. Next, let's look at collocation choice. What do you mean by collocation choice? This is again a very small activity. I've already given you the answers for this. Dash a mistake. It's not do, it's make a mistake. Dash progress. It's make progress, not do progress. Coffee, not powerful coffee, strong coffee. Okay, this section is pretty much very small and very tiny, just for you to understand that how beautifully these words fit with each other. Okay, like soulmates. So that is the whole point. The words have to feel like they are made for each other. Okay, so part 9 deals with real life usage. What do you mean by real life usage? Where do you think you will hear collocations? You'll kind of hear them in some movies, English movies, and you can also use them in your office English, in interviews, okay, in daily conversation. Everywhere you can kind of use word collocations. Again, I'm telling you to go ahead and memorize those collocations that I just spoke about earlier, so that they can be of any use to you at least. All right. And another thing that I can kind of let you know, or you can actually do this after the lesson as well, is if you're watching English movies, you can sit with a pen and a book and try to make those word collocation as and when you're looking at the as and when you're watching a movie. That also can be done as an activity. All right, great. So a final takeaway, guys, I just want to let you know that fluency is not about using those big grammatical rules or big vocabulary. It's about natural word combinations for today, and that is what we kind of did till now. All right. Learn words together. Do not learn one by one or one word and then one word. Try to make some word combinations on your own. Okay. I think you can make some new word combinations as well. Who knows? Great. Now, replace weak phrases with strong ones, like the strong adjectives. All right. So, if you change how words work together, your English automatically improves. All right. So I just want to kind of end this by saying that you really have to look at using these word collocations whilst you're speaking to your friends, your colleagues, or anyone really. Learn how words in the sense, how these words fix together or they fit together. Try to make your own words, all right? Like if you look at this particular word here, just in this sentence, learn how words live together. This also is a kind of a word collocation, guys. So we will be kind of again building natural vocabulary patterns exactly like this. As I told you, we are strategy based here at GK Pro. If you're learning with us on YouTube, this lesson is a part of a free spoken English course. Now, if you want guided practice and step by step confidence building, you can join us through the free course link in the description, guys. Again, start free, continue only when you're feeling, confident and ready. Thank you so much for joining in today. Have a great day ahead.